Shot top of the key from Hermanson, no good. And we're going to see the first timeout of the game from Illinois Wesleyan. So Wheaton College jumps out to an 8-0 lead early on in this contest. Dalton, they're looking sharp out there. Of course, 9-1 on the season. They took that first loss last week at Carthage, a big loss, 50-39. That dropped them down about 10 spots in the national rankings. Still number 16, though. Still with something to prove. This is a big game. You know, Annie Tate not suited up, out for injury. What are your thoughts on tonight's contest?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who will step up to replace Annie Tate Shoes as a leading scorer. We have seen early on that Hannah Swider is coming out firing, hitting an early three and a layup, and just really getting things going right at the start. And yeah, and Ellie Castle's doing a great job on defense. They have been incredible so far and coming out hot and fast and pushing the pace, which is something that's really key in a conference matchup.
Wheaton College Thunder will look to exit this timeout, holding on to their lead. And we'll take a look at the floor. Starters still out there. Caroline Sickink draws the start today in advance of Annie Tate's injury. She's been having a very good season. She's the third leading scorer on the team, averages 8.3 a game. So normally the sixth player off the bench to go up against opposing teams' weaker units. She's now starting today. We got a jump ball in the corner. Hustle play by Hermanson. And it'll be the Titans to take things out down low.
And Sickink is a spark plug off the bench this whole season, and now that she's able to get into the starting lineup, we'll see if she can get some more points tonight and have a greater impact on the game than she usually does.
Have a little bit of confusion. We get a couple of these per game where the referees have to talk a little bit to figure something out.
We'll see what Coach Smith will draw up out of that timeout.
They go right underneath, and picking up the foul there is going to be number 5, Lauren Hubert, freshman from Lombard, Illinois.
This year, Hubert is the leading scorer for the Titans, averaging 15 points per game. So we will be seeing a lot of her tonight.
First one no good. 72% from the line this season. She's also the leading free throw shooter for the Titans, and shooting a pretty robust 49% from the field. Very interestingly, though, Dalton, 11% from behind the arc. So Wheaton knows what they have to do to control Huber, and we're going to see the Titans kick things off with a bit of a press here. Schwen under pressure, has to get it up, barely in time. The Wheaton College Thunder are able to break that press. Now they have 18 to get something to work with. Sickink driving over with the left hand, guarded well. Castle was fighting for position down low with Powers, and the ball is given away. Here is Huber. Nice dish down low. Great layup finish from the substitute, Kate Palmer.
We'll see how Wheaton can handle the press. Schwen is a great point guard. Really does get a good job of controlling the game, as she's easily able to get over half court and find the open player.
Great vision there. Castle thought about it. Instead, it's going to be swung over to Hermanson. Sickink, 10 on the shot clock. Couple behind the backs. Running out of space. Hermanson to the rack. Hermanson for 2, no good. Rebound is fought for by Sickink and 1, and then the open jumper is missed. Lansford the other way with speed. Driving down, kicked out. Driving inside, and the foul is going to be picked up. Palmer actually is going to travel. It's a turnover there for Illinois Wesleyan.
Looks like she might have shuffled her steps there and took a few too many. And it'll be Wheaton ball, and the press will ensue again.
Hermanson first sub out of the game. Annika Richardson off the bench, excuse me. And foul called very quickly there on Caitlin Heller, who was picking up Schwen full court. 5:33 left to go in this first period. Wheaton still controlling 8-3, but after that hot start looking a bit more vulnerable, Swider changes that up with a beautiful floater off the glass.
Very easy for her there just to dribble past everybody, and it has an easy finish at the rim.
Schwen bursting up. Swider's open in the corner. Tries to get it to Castle. Swider's still open. Sikink dishes it to Castle down low. Ellie Castle unstoppable in the paint.
Castle has a huge height difference in the paint, and I would love to see them work the ball into her a lot more.
And Ellie Castle, 7 points, 8 rebounds this season, having a very solid campaign. Didn't start last year, but got a lot of minutes at the 5. It looks like this year Coach Madsen trusting her almost entirely with playing down low, and she has certainly done a great job of that. And once again, we've got a little stoppage of the play, and it'll be the Titans to take things out down low. Quickly dropped to Huber. Huber for 2, gets the soft bounce. And Titans right back into the swing of things. 2-man press. Couple nice crossovers from Schwen. She's hammered somehow. Gets free but doesn't get by in the allotted time, and that is going to be a lot of cheers from the Titans bench.
Swider was open over the half-court line, but the trap was really just all over Schwen. She had no chance to get that pass to Swider there. And unfortunately, a Wheaton turnover.
Yeah, Lily Schwen, a 5'8" point guard, certainly one of the taller guards in the conference. So that's definitely going to play in her favor in a press break. But that was number 20, Kaya Bowen, who was substituted very early on in the first quarter. She's now back in. Here come Wheaton, though. Castle, free layup, other end. 2 more for Wheaton, and that's what happens when you play the press but don't execute it well enough. Wheaton will punish you.
And you see that on that press break, they pass the ball around, so they're not trying to beat the press with a dribble, but when you pass it on against the press, you'll get open layups every time.
Quick foul called. Kate Palmer was bursting down, and now we see another substitute. Anna Mooney is into the game for the Thunder. And she'll check in for Sikink.
And more confusion again, Don, with inbounding the ball. They finally get it in.
Yeah, not really sure what's going on. Strong drive over. Free 2-pointer, no good. Rattles out from Lansford. And rebound falls to Schwen. In the corner, this is Mooney. Pass stolen away from Richardson. Huber goes against Swider. Blocked by Swider. Kate Palmer denied.
Great hustle by Swider as she's able to beat the entire Titans offense down there and play the ball well, make Huber pass the ball, and then block the shot.
Dalton, I don't believe my eyes, but we have another bit of confusion from the referees on an Illinois Wesleyan inbounds play. Not really sure what's going on, but that's the 4th time we've just seen a little bit of hesitation to get the game restarted.
I don't know if it's a clock issue or a scoreboard issue, but nonetheless, they're getting underway again.
Nice move there from Kaya Bowen. Misses the layup nonetheless. Wheaton up 7 points in the first quarter. Richardson, deep 3. Rattles out. Rebound, strong rebound, falls to Heller. Here's Caitlin Heller, coast to coast. How about that?
And she just walked her way to the block and beat 2 Wheaton defenders for an easy layup.
The number 16 team in America looking not as strong as they did to start the season. There's another turnover. Richardson gets back in place. Here's Bowen working on Castle down low. Somehow gets around the 6'1" Castle, puts in a layup, and Coach Madsen doesn't like what he sees. He's going to call a timeout.
Right now, Wheaton is at 5 turnovers for the quarter, and that's just not something you want to see from the Wheaton offense that's usually so disciplined in the half-court offense. But there we have had a few sloppy turnovers that are leading to easy fast break layups for the Titans.
Yeah, and it's early, of course, but 6 points off of those 5 turnovers for Illinois Wesleyan. That's half their points in the early stages of this game. You just see Annie Tate there on the left side of your screen, not dressed for the game, has a boot on that right ankle or foot. Dalton, do you know anything about that?
I am not entirely sure what Annie Tate is dealing with right now. It could be a sprained ankle, it could be something else, but we're hoping that she has a speedy recovery and will be back on the court in no time.
Schwen takes the inbounds. Titans press has been very effective to start this game up. It's broken down quickly here. Castle can't control the pass and now has to charge back on defense. Skip pass over. Lansford crosses inside. Eck down low. Blocked by Castle. We're going to get a travel call. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Kate Palmer commits the turnover.
I think she switched her pivot feet. Yeah, I think she had her left foot established and then switched over to the right.
Schwen over to Swider. The press is broken once again. Schwider step back at the free throw line. Good for 2.
And that is just too easy for Hannah Swider. One of the best shooters on the team, and just if she's open, she's going to make it.
Oh, but then not the best defense there as Palmer with the quick trigger able to exploit Swider, who has played every minute of this game, looks a bit tired. Another turnover from Richardson. This is going to be another 2 points there for number 15, Lansford. 8 points off of turnovers for the Titans, who have now tied this game up 16-16 off of some stellar defensive play. Schwen's got nowhere to go. Mooney has to track back. Here's Swider to Richardson, guarded by Bowen. Back to Richardson, pulls the 3. No good. Anna Mooney, shortest player on the court, gets the offensive board, and then Castle down low for 2.
That was good offense by the Wheaton Thunder, working for a better shot, not turning the ball over, and having an easy putback for Ellie Castle.
And the rebound kindly falls to the junior, and she finds Swider. Mooney. Titans picking up deep outside the three-point line. Richardson. Swider to the hole. Wild shot. No foul called. And Eck bursting forward, chased down by Mooney. Great defense from Mooney.
The presence of Mooney was felt there. I was expecting her to rise up and block it, but just her presence enough was able to alter the shot.
Some nice leadership from Ellie Castle, telling the players to slow down. She's got the ball now. Last shot of the quarter. Or will this be it? No good again. Richardson fights for the offensive board. Falls to Bowen. That will do it for the first quarter. 18-16. Very entertaining first period. But if you're Wheaton College right now, the number 16 team in the nation, and you're Coach Mattson, you've got to have a lot of things to say in that timeout.
100% agree with you, Don. And I think the biggest takeaway from that first quarter is just the press that the Titans had on Wheaton. They really made the Thunder rush through everything, not really kind of be frantic and make bad passes, make bad decisions. So hopefully Wheaton will kind of slow the pace down, control the pace of the game, because they were in control for most of the first quarter until the Titans went on a run there. So hopefully we'll see Coach Mattson make a couple adjustments, maybe draw up a press where they can pass it around, find the open player, and really just slow it down the half-court offense and run their plays and work for a good shot inside.
So Wheaton's offense mainly flowing right now in the absence of Tate through Swider and Castle. They've got 9 and 6, respectively. Ellie Castle has 8 rebounds. That's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. She is, every ball that comes out the rim, she is right there on the offensive end and on the defensive side. Wheaton with 4 offensive rebounds so far, and she has, I think, 3 of them at the moment. Two on that last 10 seconds of the quarter, then 1 with a putback off of a block shot from Mooney.
Well, the Titans really only have one player even close to her height, and that's Katie Eck at 5'11". Eck, though, clearly is more of a guard. So Castle certainly having her way down low. We're going to get things kicked off here now in the second quarter. Couple of substitutes. Sekink back into the game. Taylor Sanders checks in for the first time. Hermanson on the ball now is also in. And Zoe Nordling on the ball right now, getting her first minutes tonight.
They're trying to work it inside right now. They do.
Pushing it up the floor now. Lansford gets it over. Eck, who goes back to her teammate. Now here's Mallory Powers. In the corner is Bowen, guarded by Sanders. Deep three from Lansford, no good. Rebound fought for by Sekink and pulled down by the sophomore.
And that was a really good defensive possession for Wheaton. I mean, forcing Illinois Wesleyan to take a deep three where they're only shooting, I believe they're only shooting 27% from three on the year. So if they're going to keep taking threes, that's fine by Wheaton.
7 on the shot clock. Sanders gives the ball away to Katie Eck. Eck won't be stopped this time. Gets the layup on the other end. Dalton, another turnover and another 2 points for Illinois Wesleyan.
And Eck was practically over the three-point line, anticipating that pass. And I would like to see a backdoor cut by Schwinn there just to go past the defender and hopefully create something inside the paint. But a little stagnant on offense.
Titans with their first chance at a lead tonight. Eck puts it away in the corner. 21-18, Wheaton College. Coach Madsen forced to take a timeout, and because of that, woman right there, number 11, Katie Eck, 5 points in the last 2 possessions for the Titans, really acting like a spark plug for Illinois Wesleyan.
And Wheaton with 8 turnovers is not something you want to see with 8 minutes left in the half. It's just pretty sloppy on the offensive end with poor passes, rushing through transitions, and not really getting into a rhythm or controlling the ball. And hopefully we'll see Coach Madsen drop something here to get a quick basket, maybe work for something inside, and feed Wheaton's height advantage and have easy layups at the rim.
Neither team really fouling too much today. Wheaton has 3. The Titans have 1 foul, and Illinois Wesleyan has the only free throws of the night. They're 1 for 2, courtesy of Lauren Huber, the leading scorer for this team. But they've looked very lively. You know, they came into this game 3-4 on the season. They're undefeated in conference play. They beat Carroll by double digits, 75-62 last Saturday. So, bit of momentum for the visiting team. And, of course, this is just a very big day for Wheaton sports. The men play tonight. Number 7, Wheaton College Thunder versus number 3, Illinois Wesleyan Titans. That will be one of the games of the season. So lots of emotion and passion. You can expect King Arena to be at full capacity for that matchup. Nordling to the rim. Yep. Strong move there from the junior. And then a travel turnover will come the other way. So a bit of momentum for Wheaton. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
An easy, quick basket to start us off, and then a turnover out of the timeout. So exactly what Coach Madsen would want. And a dangerous pass from Schwinn across court. We need to see maybe somebody back in the backcourt with her to help alleviate some of the pressure that she has bringing the ball up.
And Coach Madsen will put Swider back into the game. Hannah Swider has easily been the best player on the court tonight. The only Wheaton play really seemingly able to dribble her way through the press. She's going to pick up a foul there, or draw the foul, I should say, on Hubert. We'll see that again on the replay.
You see here just a little bump, I guess, right there is what the ref is calling the foul on.
And Dalton, I'm really liking the zoom-in camera feature we have installed right now. It's adding a lot to the game, not going to lie.
I know, I feel like I'm on Fox Sports or CBS Sports or something intense.
Another turnover. Nordling coughs it up this time, and Bowen comes to the other end. That's 12 points off of turnovers in this young game. Sekink uses her body, draws a foul on Bowen. He can't believe it. And neither can Coach Smith.
I think it's similar to the foul that Swider picked up on the Titan defender. They're just kind of bumping them as they're bringing the ball up. And that's enough for the ref to blow the whistle and call a foul.
Castle back into the game for Wheaton College. So Nordling, the only non-starter on the floor right now for Wheaton. A strong lineup out there. Hermanson now is on the ball. In the corner. Sekink behind the back. Has to go back to Swider. 7 on the shot clock. Dishes it down low to Castle. And it's going to stay Wheaton ball. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see this again.
And I think the Titan defender poked it out at the last second.
Wild shot from Castle. It's not going to be able to hit the rim. And we will see a shot clock violation here. So the Titans are in the lead right now, 23-20. Wheaton has been pretty slow in this second quarter. Still have a lot of quality, though, on and off the ball. Titans swinging things around here. Eck. Huber driving to the rim is Huber. That's a pretty obvious foul there. You could hear it from Tibet. Foul on Hermanson.
Hermanson gives Huber a high five as Huber went up for the layup. And Huber will head to the line for 2.
And just the third free throw of the night for either team. Made the first one. 1 for 2 from the line. Castle rises up to collect her 9th rebound of the game.
Bowen tried to fight for that rebound, but there's not much she can do, and Castle is a head taller than Bowen.
Rolled down low. Sekink fighting. Back out to Nordling. Swider. Castle. Nowhere to go for Ellie Castle. Sekink thinks about it. Probably should have shot that one. Instead is going to turn the ball over. Hermanson will not get back in time. She's going to draw the foul. Pick up the foul, and Huber will head back to the charity stripe.
Good hustle by Hermanson to try to contest it, but then unfortunately fouled Huber, and Huber will take her 5th and 6th free throws of the night. And Hermanson with her 3rd foul, so she will head to the bench for most likely the rest of the half.
Goes in. Dalton, good to see the Silent Warriors out there, the cheerleaders. Always good to see them in full effect. I wonder if we'll get them for the men's game tonight.
I think we will. Hopefully they'll be loud and proud and kind of getting in Illinois Wesleyan's heads tonight. But we'll see if they'll be loud tonight with the girls' game.
Really nice play there from Schwen to dish it off to Swider. Pretty much single-handedly breaking the press. Castle, baseline 2, no good. Rebound corralled by Huber. Here comes the freshman in the corner. Lansford for 3, got it. And count that as a 9-point lead now, the biggest of the night for either team. Titans in control here. Another miss there from Sekink. Lansford the other way. Lansford easy to the rim, blows the layup, rebound corralled by Castle, who's got 10.
Lansford was looking for a foul when she went up with her left hand there, but the ref was not going to call that. And we'll see Wheaton try to get into some half-court offense.
Eight seconds on the shot clock. Schwen, nowhere to go, suffocated. Somehow squeezes it to Sekink, who drills the 3 in the corner. That is much needed for Wheaton College at this juncture.
Very needed there. Everything is around the perimeter right now for Wheaton on the offense, so it's huge for Sakink to knock in a 3. Right now she's 2 for 2 tonight with 6 points.
Katie Eck, no hesitation. Rebound falls to Huber. Offensive board and 2 more points for the Titans. We're going to see a timeout, probably just to sub in Kaya Bowen, make sure she gets back into the game. But, man, Coach Maya Smith for the Titans really showing a master class in coaching. Defensively, the Titans have looked as strong as any team Wheaton College has faced this year. That press just looking unstoppable. Of course, Wheaton does not have unquestionably their best player, Annie Tate, but that's really no excuse. They're being shut down on all corners tonight.
They are, and Illinois Wesleyan, who's 3-4 on the year, with Wheaton College being 9-1. In a conference matchup, it's just different. You know, you're playing for a lot more. The energy is just so much more there, and they're ready to fight and scrap. And with Tate out, I think Coach Smith knows that they have a chance to take advantage and possibly grab a win here. So we'll see what adjustments Coach Matson can make to hopefully alleviate some of the pressure that Swider and Schwinn are feeling by the suffocating defense, and work the ball around, get some passing instead of being quick to put the ball on the court.
The press is back on. Titans up by 8. Schwinn had Nordling, the pass just a little bit underthrown. Eck will come away with the steal and nearly will go coast to coast. Bowen somehow gets out of trouble, and Lansford, yep, she's going to hit that almost every time. Wide open 3 for Brooke Lansford, the senior, who now has 8 points on the night.
And Illinois Wesleyan, who's not that great of a three-point shooting team, is shooting really well tonight from 3. They're 4 of 9 right now, and they're just playing very well.
Eck, nice double move. Blocked by Swider. That was a really clean rejection from Hannah Swider. Now she can try and eat into this Illinois Wesleyan lead. That stands now at 9 points. Castle's fighting for it down low. She can really back down Bowen here. Gets it to Schwinn. Really deep three-pointer there. And Sakink is going to be judged to have stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, her left foot was on the line, so the Titans will get the ball. Wheaton is having the right idea of feeding Castle and giving her a lot more touches in the post, and getting those passes out is huge for open threes when the defense collapses to double team, but you got to convert on open threes.
Another three-point attempt from the Titans nearly goes in. Kate Palmer this time off the mark. And now Swider will slow things down. Nordling on the ball, starting this offense. Castle once again fighting for positioning, gets the ball, and the 2 is up. So Dalton, just like you said, they're doing the right thing. They're going down low to Castle, who has a mismatch on pretty much every player she is guarded by. And she now moves into that double-double category, 10 points, 10 rebounds for the junior.
And that's really impressive with 2.5 minutes left in the first half to have a double-double. She is having a day, and hopefully we can keep continuing to use her.
Meanwhile, another free throw given up by Wheaton College. Wheaton has not shot from the line yet tonight. The Titans are now about to take their 7th and 8th free throws of the game.
And the Titan player just had a better position on the block and was able to bait the Wheaton defender into a foul.
And interestingly enough, Annie Tate takes almost a third of Wheaton's free throws herself. Something to just consider moving down the line. Double team comes to Swider. Gets it off to Schwinn. Someone's got to be open. Castle is down low. And I think they're going to get Kelly Carlson here, number 23. Yeah.
Let's see the replay here.
Down low on Castle.
What do they call it? The left hand or the right arm over Castle?
I'm not going to lie. That looked a bit soft. I don't see how Carlson fouled Castle there. Wheaton somehow gets the ball coming the other way. Swider blows the layup. Nice defense in the end from Lansford. Another three-point attempt by Palmer, no good. Rebound to Sakink. And Schwen comes the other way. Nordling to the rack, no good. Fights for her own rebound though, good hustle.
And there she dribbled into a double team and forced up a hook shot. Schwen was having the right mindset of slowing it down on that possible fast break, but then Wheaton kind of taking the first shot they see instead of working for a better one.
Lansford now in the corner to Huber. Now swinging it over is Carlson. Palmer. Another travel, and she cannot believe it. Oh, good call there. You see, the refs see things sometimes that we just do not see. It's a really nice call, really tight call, but really good call from the refs.
You see a lot of that sometimes where their feet won't be really set, so they'll try to get their feet set as they're shooting, but in reality that is a travel, so the refs are doing a good job of seeing that and calling it.
Wheaton still not doing a great job keeping good care of the ball. They have 12 turnovers compared to Illinois Wesleyan's 5. And I think the Titans, of those 5, 4 have been travel calls. Only 1 has been a clean steal, which was from Ellie Castle. Swider in the corner, yep. That's where she likes to operate in those corner threes. 3 more for Hannah Swider, who is now the game's leading scorer with 12. Lansford working on Castle. Palmer down low looking for Carlson, bobbled. 10 on the shot clock for the Titans. It's Eck. Palmer gets Schwen with the pump fake. Shot attempt no good, but the offensive rebounds fall to the Titans, and finally Schwen comes away with it. Nice job from Lily Schwen. Gets it to Nordling. And she'll slow things down for Wheaton here.
And Schwen has great court vision, is always able to see an open player. She does a great job of just keeping her head up on a fast break or in the press to always find the open player and make the right decision.
Lansford, after the mistake from Nordling, could get 2 here. Doesn't quite get the roll, and we will go into halftime with the Titans in control, 36-30. But overall, a very exciting game, Dalton.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Coach Matson can draw up in halftime and hopefully make some corrections on the offensive end of minimizing the turnovers. But overall, there's a lot to appreciate about the Wheaton's half, that they're only down 6 right now with 12 turnovers. So we're looking forward to the second half and seeing a lot more basketball.
Yeah, we'll take about a 15-minute break, but be sure to join us back here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network for the second half.
Welcome to the Armourding Center for Music and the Arts. We are thrilled with the provision of this building for Wheaton College, as it allows for professional training, opportunity, and experience for students, faculty, and staff, for many guests who come to this facility. We placed acoustics at the heart of a planning and the construction of this building, such that each room would sound beautiful and would best equip those using those spaces as they train and are equipped for the service to church and society. We are delighted that you are joining us and exploring the possibilities for you here in the Armerding Center for Music and the Arts.
Good thing that water bottle didn't roll into the court.
I was gonna say, it was sit here, my.
I knew I grabbed it too. I don't know, must have fallen off.
Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Let's do it. Probably just the post. But I know it's a big game. It is a big game for both right now. I don't know. There shouldn't be any serious.
Next game will be
We are delighted that this building supports and encourages, makes possible artistic engagement in ways that we've not known before. But we most look forward to each person who would be here, a part of this vibrant artistic community of faculty, staff, students, and alumni, together joined in serving our Most High God.
I know, they look
It's been as long a winter as I have ever seen. The kind that makes before December like a long lost dream. But today in New York City, there is something in the air. Out from under long black jackets, colors blooming everywhere. And for the first time in a long time, I feel something warm and bright. It's a new day, it's a new life. Feel the wind change, feel the sunlight. And tomorrow's brighter than it's ever been before. Winter came and now it's gone away. It's a new day. It felt electric to feel something again, to thaw from the cold. It felt so permanent. Suddenly I remember the way things used to be. Lights pushing through the ice in shoots and neon green. For the first time in a long time, I feel something warm and bright. It's a new day, it's a new life. Feel the wind change, feel the sunlight. And tomorrow's brighter than it's ever been before. Winter came and now it's gone away. Best night of the year! It's a new day.
next game. I'm nervous for it. Yeah, like a half court.
Last year, the only loss for me was against the Titans.
Hello, my name is Julie Davis, and I serve as the athletics director. Most of my time is spent on things related to budget, personnel, or facility development, or my personal favorite, cheering on our Wheaton Thunder sports teams. Right now, we are in the Crosser Sports Complex, one of the busiest buildings on campus. This is where you can come for free and work out in a beautiful weight room, or play pickup basketball or volleyball, or swim a few laps in the pool. The Krauser Complex is the home of King Arena, the competitive venue for varsity volleyball, men's and women's basketball, and wrestling, as well as the Leader House Natatorium, the home of our Thunder swim teams. Wheaton competes as a member of NCAA Division III, and we belong to the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin, a 9-member conference which regularly boasts national championships across many sports. The mission of Wheaton Athletics is to develop faith, character, and leadership through competitive athletics. We believe the value of competitive athletics is the personal and spiritual growth that occur as a result of pursuing excellence, of pushing yourself to be your best. At Wheaton, you don't have to settle. Here you can pursue academic and athletic excellence that is intentionally integrated with faith in Christ. We offer 10 varsity sports for women and 11 for men, and there is a blend of recruited and non-recruited students on our teams. If you want something more recreational and less competitive, we offer club sports and intramurals also. One of the best things about Wheaton Athletics is the quality and commitment of the coaching staff. Wheaton coaches are trusted mentors and guides who are driven to help you achieve your spiritual, academic, and athletic goals. If you're serious about your faith and your studies and your sport, you will want to give Wheaton a hard look. Wheaton Athletics is distinct because of how well it combines and excels in all three of those areas: authentic faith, first-rate academics, and high-caliber athletics. If varsity sports are something you may be interested in, I recommend you reach out to a coach and complete the recruit form found on the Varsity Athletics website. See athletics.wheaton.edu for a full list. I hope to see you real soon, either in a Wheaton uniform or using this beautiful facility for your daily workout. Welcome to Wheaton.
Hello, my name is Phil Reich, and I'm the president of Wheaton College, and I love the fact that you are checking out Wheaton College. This could be just the right place for you to grow. Grow in the use of your mind, grow in the heart that God has given you for the needs of the world. Here are a few things that I'd love for you to know about a Wheaton education. It is Christ-centered from beginning to end. There's not one place you can go on our campus, not a classroom, not a student organization, not an athletics field, not a music performance area, not a dining hall, not a dorm room, where Jesus Christ is not known and acknowledged as Lord. This is a place of grace, where students from all different backgrounds and experiences are brought together into one community and learn to love one another in that community. It's a place where people love to see one another succeed and are willing to help you whatever you need. Wheaton College is also an academically rigorous community of a particular kind. We're a liberal arts college, not politically or theologically liberal, but liberal in this sense, that which liberates, which brings freedom. That goes all the way back to the ancient Greeks. We want to give you an opportunity to fall in love with all kinds of different academic subjects as you choose your courses through our Christ at the Core curriculum, as you explore literature and philosophy and the sciences, as you learn sociology and anthropology and political science, and just all the different ways of looking at the world. You will see more completely the design that God has for human beings and the potential that we have for doing His kingdom work in the world. And you'll do that under the loving mentorship of our faculty. True expert scholars, in many cases not only nationally known but world-renowned, some of them leading our rich academic centers. They are also people who love to have personal relationships with our students, to welcome you into their homes and into their hearts. For many of our students, this is the place, both spiritually and intellectually, where you can be on a whole campus full of peers and develop your gifts to the very fullest. Iron sharpening iron. Our hope for our students is that they will make the difference in the world for Jesus Christ that someone with their gifts and experiences can make. You have only one life to give to Jesus Christ and to His kingdom. Could it be that Wheaton College is an important place on your spiritual journey that will prepare the way for everything that is to follow? That is our hope, and we look forward to the day when we can say to you, welcome to Wheaton.
Awesome. Thank you.
Threw me for a loop right there.
And good evening and welcome back to King Arena here. We have the second half of action here on the campus of Wheaton College. It's 36-30 in favor of the visiting Illinois Wesleyan Titans. I'm Don Crowder, joined by Dalton Van Esselston here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. Thank you so much for joining us for this second half of this awesome contest. Dalton, it's been a great game so far. Wheaton a little bit behind in terms of effort. The Titans are playing some great defense. What have you seen from the game tonight?
Yeah, the biggest factor I've seen right now is just the turnovers that Wheaton has. They have 12 turnovers against Illinois Wesleyan's 5 turnovers, but they're shooting practically the same percent from 3 and field goal percentage as Illinois Wesleyan. The difference maker in points is just that Illinois Wesleyan has taken 8 free throws and made 6, where Wheaton has not visited the free throw line yet. So maybe we'll see Wheaton attack some more and hopefully draw some fouls, get to the line, get some free points, and keep the ball in their hands and in possession instead of making careless passes or not the right decision and not turning the ball over. But a lot to look forward to the second half, with Hannah Swider leading the charge for Wheaton with 12 points and Ellie Castle with a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. Just excellent play from the two of them. We'll see what other scorer will step up for Wheaton to help lead the charge to mount this comeback.
So the teams enter the court for the second half. Starting lineups out for both sets of teams here. For Wheaton College, it's Swider, Hermanson, Sickink, Schwen, and Castle. And then for the Titans, you've got Huber, Bowen, Lansford, Eck, and Powers. So very strong lineups to start this second period out. It is Huber driving down. Going to pick up the foul on Sickink.
I think when Huber beat Sickink on the drive, Sickink kind of extended her arm a little bit to foul her.
Eck guarded by Sickink. Pass is bobbled. Turnover from Huber. And just like that, they're going to go right into that press. It was so effective in the first half, Dalton. They got a lot of points off of turnovers. Right here, though, Sickink will bring it up the court and draw the foul.
And I think that's just a foul right there that doesn't need to be called. Like, she's riding her a little bit. I mean, there's not really anything there to call. And I think just let them play and let them get into a rhythm and not blow the whistle on something that's not blatantly a foul.
Cross-court pass. Schwen finds Castle. Castle for 3. No good. And then over the back, I believe, is going to be called on Schwen. How about that? Ellie Castle from 3. Didn't look too far off.
It didn't. It was a very bold shot to start the second half off. But I like the aggression shown by Castle there.
Nice double move from Eck. Loses her defender. And just right back into that press. Relentless. Wheaton really with no answer. Schwen. Nice pass up to Hermanson. Now it's a 2v1. Fakes the pass. Goes up for the 2. Really well executed. It all started with Lily Schwen having the vision to find Hermanson. But here come the Titans the other way. Blocked by Hermanson. Schwen down low to Sickink. No one back. She blows the wide open layup. How did she miss? Gets her own and puts up the rebound, though. And we're going to see a timeout. Maya Smith not happy with the way her team is performing in this second half.
And Schwinn misses out on the assist right here as Sakink is able to get her own rebound off the missed layup and go up and finish the play. But right away, we're seeing that Lily Schwinn is just having a great impact this second half, coming out with some great court vision, finding the open player, leading to a layup from Hermanson and then a layup there from Sakink.
And she's tied with Sakink with 4 assists in the game. And Lily Schwinn, a player who starts at point guard, isn't really the most offensively inclined on the team. She's only averaging 2.9 points per game, despite averaging 26.5 minutes. And Dalton, this Wheaton College women's basketball team, for a long time had a similar storyline with Jordan Myroth. Not sure if you remember that name, but an all-conference point guard who really made most of her contributions on the defensive end and assisting her teammates. Didn't put up a lot of points herself, but just like Schwinn, was able to make her impact in other ways.
And having a true point guard on our team is just something that's not seen so much anymore in basketball. Having someone who is a pass-first point guard, and not super flashy, but really gets the job done, making the right decision. And Schwinn just fits really well into what Wheaton is trying to do on offense and on the defensive side too.
I think Castle thought that went off of Eck last. She was able to stick a hand in. In the corner now is Lansford. Driving over with the left hand, crossover. Down low, Powers. Really nice dish over to Bowen, who misses the layup. Rebound falls to Powers though, and Lansford collects. Powers down low, gets hit. And then the ball is loose. Another turnover. Huber with the and one, and just mistake after mistake from this Wheaton team.
And Castle, who's just taller than everybody else, brought the ball down instead of keeping it by her chin. And I believe Bowen was able to poke it loose, and then Huber got the and one.
And it's a really impressive shot from Huber, who has now taken 7 free throws. Schwinn picks up the dribble. And the press is broken very frantically. Down low, Castle blocked. Really nice save by Eck. Driving forward is Katie Eck. Huber fights for the rebound, gets another foul, and she'll go to the line for 2 more.
Ellie Castle, I don't think agrees with that call. We'll see this on the replay. I think she got on that right arm. And the miss from Huber. Now Huber with 12 points. She has 7 rebounds for being a guard with 2 assists and 2 steals. She's getting herself quite the stat line right now.
Nice job by Schwinn to push the ball forward, and we're going to see a bit of a miscommunication there as it was thrown away. Another turnover for Wheaton College, who is now down 8 here at home. And it's a pretty decent crowd for a 5 p.m. game on a Saturday here. And of course, these stands will be undoubtedly packed tonight for the men's game at 7 o'clock, and we're going to see another foul called, I believe, on Castle.
We'll see. They work the ball. I don't know about that one.
Powers misses the second, and it's rebounded by Castle. Here's Schwinn. Top of the arc, Lily Schwinn guarded by Powers. Skips a pass over. Sakink in the corner, no good. Rebound to Powers, who pushes things up the floor.
That was a much-needed basket there for Sakink to try to cut into the lead, but unable to convert.
And then a equally crucial rebound finds its way to Hermanson. Here's Kaylee Hermanson. Drops it off for Schwen. In the corner is Hermanson. Yep.
Smooth shot and nothing but net, and now Wheaton's only down 6 points with a 3 from Hermanson right there.
Nice move. Even better defense, though, from Swider on Powers. Now Lauren Huber. Bowen is going to throw the ball off of the legs of a Wheaton defender. We're going to see a kick ball and some substitutes also to check into the game for each team. That's Richardson, the only substitute for Wheaton College, and Kate Palmer looks like she just checked in, as well as Caitlin Heller. Lansford to Powers, spinning around, gets the shot. It was a tough one, doesn't go, and Hermanson judged to have stepped out of bounds before that good leap. It'll stay Titans ball down low.
Castle and Hermanson both went up for the rebound and bumped into each other, and the ball started to head out of bounds, and Hermanson tried to save it but unable to do so.
Nice inbounds play. If that pass from Bowen was a little bit better, might have been a layup opportunity. As such, it's just a turnover. And Wheaton goes in to try to break this press. Schwen will dribble through. Schwen double team but gets by. Lily Schwen nearly turns the ball over. Wheaton very fortunate to get through that press. Here's Hermanson. Bobbles it off of her own knee. Another turnover. Lansford. Nice pass to Bowen. Really good play from the Titans. 2 more points for Illinois Wesleyan.
Good work by Bowen to see an open lane to cut back door and have an easy finish.
And then the other way, Swider, just with a look of determination, finds her teammate Castle. Wheaton College down just 6 here. So 2-score game. But the Titans will look to change that. And that's definitely a foul there as Heller drove hard to the rim. 2 more free throws on the dock for Illinois Wesleyan.
The foul on Hermanson right there as we head into immediate timeout. She picks up her 4th foul of the game. And that's something that is developing on the Wheaton side, is some foul trouble. 4 on Hermanson, and then 2 on Castle and 2 on Sakink right now. So, and all 3 of them are starters. So hopefully Castle and Sakink can avoid getting a third before the end of the third quarter. But Hermanson will probably head to the bench, and we'll see a substitute come in.
Well, the Titans have 6 fouls and 7 turnovers. Wheaton double both of those numbers, 12 fouls, 14 turnovers. And the Titans with 21 points off of turnovers, nearly half of their points coming from Wheaton mistakes tonight. They have certainly been the stronger team. Dalton, how do they break this press if you're Wheaton? It's been so effective all night. Schwen seems to be a little bit inconsistent at getting past it. They've gotten past it most times, but what can the Thunder do to just try and get past this great defense from Illinois Wesleyan?
I mean, we see them double Schwen in the backcourt, and then we'll have either Sakink on one side and then Swider on the other being defended, and then the person whose defender is doubling Schwen is just all the way down at the other end of the court, not really anywhere near the play. So, and she's wide open, so if she went to the middle of the court or stayed in the backcourt so that Schwen just had a one-on-one, it would be a lot easier for Schwen to break the press or pass it off and have someone else take the ball up.
The lead expands to 8 here after the 2 made free throws, and immediately the press is thrown back in. Schwen driving up just like you said, Dalton. That double comes this time. Lily Schwen able to find Swider. Nice move from Sakink. Fights for her own miss. Gets it. And we're going to see a foul called. Really good hustle play from the sophomore who missed the open jumper but was able to corral the offensive board.
And a foul right there with a hand check.
And unbelievably, Wheaton still with no free throws tonight in the game.
And as you mentioned earlier in the first half, Don, that Annie Tate being out, she accounts for around half of the free throws that Wheaton takes. So without her, they're not really driving in and getting to the free throw line. Ooh, big three from Swider there. A little step back in the mouth of her defender. And a huge bucket for the Wheaton Thunder right there.
Defensive breakdown nearly as Heller found some open space, blocked though down low. Eck and Bowen sub back in.
Great rotation by the Wheaton defense as Sekink was able to slide over and contest the shot and block it instead of having an easy layup for the Titans.
Nearly a turnover. Lansford though acrobatic enough to rescue that. Bowen will drive on Castle, and that's a really, really bad foul. It's going to be Castle's third.
She just gets beat baseline and just tries to block instead of contesting it in a different way, and reaching that hand over is going to be a foul every single time, especially from behind.
And we see Taylor Sanders wander up to the scorer's table, so Castle will likely head to the bench, and she does. So Ellie Castle, who has really been dominating this game, 12 points, 12 boards, will take to the bench with those 3 fouls. Man, this press is just absolutely out of this world.
It was good movement by Sekink there to get ahead of her defender and get the pass from Swider.
Sekink in trouble, finds Nordling. The floater put up, somehow rescued by Sanders. And we'll get a jump ball. Almost thought we were about to see the first foul on a shot for Wheaton, but it's a jump ball.
Quick whistle with the jump ball.
Swider, another step back 3. This one's an air ball. A little too far for Sanders.
I like the shot, just a little too deep for Swider. I like her staying aggressive. She's 3 of 6 tonight, 50% from the 3-point line with 15 points.
Katie Eck to the hole. Nice pass. Baseline jumper is good from Huber.
Yeah. Every time I see Eck do her pump fake, I mean, it seems like every time she gets the ball, she'll pump fake. But it looks like her feet are always sliding.
Wow.
Man.
Just a total collapse right now for Wheaton College. This press has been phenomenal tonight. We're going to see it on the replay here. The steal and then the and one from Huber.
And on that press, there was just no help. I mean, it's 3 defenders on 2 Wheaton players, and the third Wheaton player that should be back there is just kind of running down the court, expecting Wheaton to break the press easily when they need to be back and helping get the ball across half court without a turnover. And Wheaton, now that's their 16th, 15th turnover of the night. And when you turn it over while bringing the ball up, it's going to lead to either a layup or a foul.
And that's Sekink's third. So, as you mentioned, Dalton Castle with 3, Hermanson on the bench with 4, and Sekink now with 3. You got 3 starters in foul trouble with still 13 minutes of game time left.
And getting to the third foul for both Castle and Sekink is not what you wanted to see if you were Coach Mattson. He's keeping Sekink in right now to play with 3 fouls, so we'll see what she can do to not pick up that 4th.
Free throw attempt good. And you know, Dalton, it's hard to argue that the free throws haven't been like called well. You know, there's maybe been 1 or 2 that could have gone one way or the other, but 16 free throws as opposed to 0 for Wheaton College and another turnover. I mean, this has just been an absolute dominating performance from the Titans tonight.
And they're not able to get the ball, and they finally are able to get the ball over half court. But they missed a wide open layup right there.
Coming the other way, luckily Nordland got a hand in. And actually, is the ref signaling that that's going to come the other way? Oh, no, he's going to change his mind. Okay. Titans up 15 here, and they do not look like they want to slow down. They've just had a stellar third quarter.
16 turnovers and 26 points off turnovers for the Wesleyan team, and it has just not been looking good on the Wheaton offenses. Able to get a pass off and get it across half court.
Sanders just swarmed, able to break through, and she misses the open layup. So Wheaton College, even when they're getting through that press, they're missing the shots. Katie Eck to the rim. She blows the layup. A lot of hectic shots out there, stolen by Mooney, who's trapped immediately in the corner, and luckily for her is going to draw the foul.
And you just do not want to get trapped in the corner right there as Mooney picks up her dribble, but gets bailed out by the foul from Eck. This Titan defense is making Wheaton really rush, and now they're actually bringing the press back. I think with some other players in, they decided up 15 not to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Swider for 3, rims out. And honestly, Dalton, at this point, that might be your best shot. Swider has been shooting the best out of any Wheaton player tonight. 50%, 3 for 6 from behind the arc.
Those are 3 missed layups in a row for Wheaton. They really need to start converting those if they have any chance to come back right now.
Sickink darts through the defense. Mooney for 3. Much needed three-pointer there from Anna Mooney.
Great shot by Mooney. As you said, Don, much needed, and we'll see if that translates to the defensive side. And a one shot and done for the Titan offense.
Wheaton maybe with a little momentum into this possession. Nearly stolen. Dalton, nice hands there. Gets the fist bump from the referee. Nice work.
Saving my computer from being toppled into by the basketball.
You know, we have lost some computers this season due to balls hitting the screens. So, way to be heads up. In fact, there was one moment in the outdoor soccer season where we almost lost a camera. Our cameraman, Glenn, was able to stop a ball from destroying a very expensive camera. So we've had some very defensive work to do here on the broadcasting team.
You always got to keep your head on a swivel and have active hands. So I was glad I was able to be ready for that. And the press is back on.
Yeah, it's just not working for Coach Madsen. He's got to change things up here. And just like you mentioned earlier, Swider's going to pick up the dribble and then just get doubled immediately as the players are moving forward, bringing extra defenders up.
And you should see an off-ball screen here possibly. I think that would do a better job of getting Schwinn open instead of just having her. And here comes the double, but no one's back there with her.
And she's still trapped in the corner. Luckily, he's going to pick up the foul. But the Titans, who don't really have anybody in too much foul trouble, Huber's got 3, and that's the only one with more than 3, or more than 2, I should say. They're fine giving up those attempts. We're finally going to see the first free throws of the night for Wheaton College, and it's actually going to come from in the bonus situation. And Schwen makes the first. Two for 2 from the line for Lily Schwen. That's her only 2 points of the game here. She's only had 1 field goal attempt earlier on in the game. It was a 3-pointer in the second period. Eck to the rim. Yep. Katie Eck, man, she's come alive. 9 points here after starting the game off shooting pretty poorly. Schwen, though, will burst through, and we're going to see an offensive foul on Schwen.
Wow, I am surprised they called that. Well, we'll see right here.
Oh, yeah, it's actually pretty
with
clear.
the right arm. That makes it a lot more clear on the replay.
Good call from the officials, who have been pretty solid tonight. They have had a decent amount to work with. And the Thunder now with 17 turnovers. This time the Titans, though, give it up immediately, just get back into defense. And that shot won't matter. It's going to miss. The Titans still in control, 59-47. They really took off in that third quarter, controlling both sides of the ball here in King Arena.
It was 17 turnovers, 15 fouls compared to Illinois Wesleyan's 11 fouls and 11 turnovers and 10 fouls. Wheaton really needs to just control the pace this fourth quarter. They need to push it where they can, but they can't get frazzled or rushed by the Titans' press or their defense, and missing these wide open layups is just not the answer. We'll see what they can come out in this fourth quarter, if they can start out hot, cut into this lead early so they can just continue to chip away and come back.
You can see on your screen there, Huber, Powers, and then Carlson. Huber having a very fantastic game tonight. 17 points on 5 of 9 shooting. Very efficient for the freshman guard. 9 rebounds as well, so able to get down low. The Titans, a bit surprisingly, 34 points in the paint tonight. I would have thought it'd be more, but just over half of their points have come from in that paint area. So good physical team down low. They've been very stellar. A lot of those points have come from breakaway layups off of Wheaton turnovers. And here we go. Fourth quarter action. Fair amount of substitutes out there for Wheaton College tonight. Mooney, Sanders, and Nordling. Eck, cross court. And a bit lucky there as Mooney jumped. Forced Lansford to jump as well. Another turnover. A lot of travels being called on the Titans tonight.
A lot of travels, and it's happening around the perimeter on the three-point line on these pump fakes or on a shot. And because they're always pump faking and trying to drive inside instead of taking the shot. But I think that's what their game plan is. They're not like, they're shooting 4 of 13 tonight from deep. Every time Eck gets it, it seems like she pump fakes and starts to drive instead of taking that shot.
Oh, and this time I got my hands in the cookie jar. So both of us getting on the defensive end of things.
I know we are staying active at this table, getting our chance to touch the game ball.
Schwen's inbound pass nearly gets picked off. Really nice vision there to find Sikink in the corner. And then it's just stolen away from Huber. The active hands. You'll see it here on the replay.
Foul on Sanders, so the Titans will get the ball back. Sikink got stripped there in the corner. Just needs to be a little stronger with the ball and get that knocked away, and instead try to create something on the offensive side.
A bit surprisingly, with 9 minutes to go in the game, Coach Mattson putting his starters back in, including Hermanson, who has 4, and Castle, who has 3.
And Coach Mattson has a lot of trust in his team, and with Hermanson with 4 fouls, wanting to see how she will play in this highly contested game right now. Wheaton's trying to mount a comeback, and with Hermanson with 4 fouls, you need someone in the game who you can trust and play smart with those.
Swider guarded very effectively, finds Hermanson. Castle dips it down low. Schwen will be in the corner. Nearly picked off by Eck. Hermanson for 2. Rebound is fought for by Sikink. This should stay Wheaton ball, and it will.
Good shot from the elbow by Hermanson, just unable to convert, and then a good rebound by Sikink, and the jump ball will stay in Wheaton's favor, and the possession era moves over to the Titans.
Schwen with the inbounds, has to go long to Castle. Sikink to Schwen. Wheaton with nowhere to go. 10 on the shot clock here. Sikink guarded by Bowen behind the back. It's got to go up. Schwen with the floater. No good. Rebound falls to Powers. Now on the other end, the Titans. Quick trigger from Powers. And Schwen brings things up quickly on Eck. Sikink, no hesitation. Hermanson flies in. Swider comes up with the offensive board and gets the 2.
And Wheaton with the height advantage is just able to get those offensive boards, and that's their 9th offensive rebound of the night so far.
Eck moving inside on Swider. Post fade. Rebound falls to Castle. Up to Swider. And that was down low, an attempted charge. I'm not sure the number. Oh, that's number 22. Okay, so Heller tried to go for the charge, didn't quite get it. Couldn't get her feet outside of the restricted area, so Swider will go to the line for 2.
We'll get our 3rd and 4th free throws of the night for the Wheaton Thunder to break into this double-point deficit.
And they do. 9 points now. Two for 2 from the line for Swider. She's got 19 on the night. Now Bowen to Eck. Nice crossover there and rattles home for Heller. Looks like the Titans are abandoning that press. Swider able to bring it up uncontested.
That really works in favor of Wheaton, just not be able to get into their set. But now another turnover.
Hermanson's got to be careful here. Lansford for 3. No good. Rebound fought for by Bowen. We're going to get a foul called here. And that's on Hermanson. Oh, she can't believe it.
That's just not a... I don't think you can call that right there.
Let's see this here. Oh, my... I can't believe that.
That is... Oh, just not a call. That should not be a foul at all. And Hermanson will foul out.
You really feel for Hermanson there. Oh, she must be very unhappy. That is a horrible call. And I do think the refs have been calling a very good game up until that point. I don't know what else she's supposed to do there. She's standing there, goes after the ball. Bowen clashes into her, goes to ground first. I'm just not sure about that one. And Wheaton is going to lose one of their starters. Swider here, though, can come the other way and does cut the deficit to 8 points. Bryn Durrill has checked into the game for Wheaton College, getting her first minutes tonight in crunch time, a bit surprisingly. 6 minutes to go. Mooney as well in the game, and the ball is thrown away.
Great action by the Wheaton defense to create a turnover there as Castle kind of moved up to let her presence be known, and then a poor and errant pass by the Titans offense.
Mooney to Castle, and that's basically an uncontested layup for Castle. Strong to the rim. The lead is down to 6, the lowest it's been since the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're seeing Bowen get ready to check back in to start guarding Castle again. I mean, when Bowen's out of the game, Castle just has really the complete advantage. And still with Bowen in the game, she has the height advantage, but Bowen's been doing a good job tonight of not letting her get too much or good position in the post.
Heller to the rack, foul before the shot.
Couple quick whistles as Mooney is just kind of riding her there with the right arm.
It will be Lansford to take things out. Lansford started the game off very hot, has not scored since the first quarter. She's got 8 tonight. Bowen working on Castle, nice move in the post. 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go as Wheaton still finds themselves down by 8 here at home. Schwen in trouble. It's got to get it off. Finds Mooney. Durrill looking for Castle. Pass somehow finds its way to Mooney. Is missed. Corralled by Durrill. Castle is fighting for position down low. Swider. Crossover from Hannah Swider. Chucks up a wild shot. Able to draw the foul. And Hannah Swider will go to the line.
Swider is just working hard right here to try to get some offense, and foul right there on the body. She'll take her 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Try to cut this lead down to 7 or 6 points.
And we're going to see a timeout here called by Coach Matson of Wheaton. Thunder have looked a bit stronger, I think, since that press was abandoned by Coach Smith. Dalton, I'm a bit surprised that they did choose to forego that. It was unstoppable from an Illinois Wesleyan perspective, and now Wheaton down only 8 here with 5 minutes to go. A little bit of momentum. Yes, they lost Hermanson, but a couple threes, a couple big plays, and they could be right back into things.
Yeah, and Illinois Wesleyan is right now just letting them get back into the game by how you said it, they were abandoning the press. Hopefully Wheaton can get those stops on the defensive side of the court and then convert that into some good offense or getting to the line like Swider is doing right now.
Wheaton will exit the timeout, hopefully with a clear strategy. We see Swider there. Certainly the player of the game for Wheaton College. 21 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists in 32 minutes tonight. Shooting a very efficient 8 for 15 from the field.
And Castle being in the game is just doing a good job of not picking up those 4th and 5th fouls, playing smart and staying out of the way of picking up any ticky-tack foul.
Swider very clinical from the line tonight. 4 for 4. Overall cuts that lead to 6. Heller down low to Eck. Bowen working on Castle. Bowen still with it. Kicks out. Lansford for 3. Referee very clear that I believe there is an offensive foul. I'm not.
There's a 3-second violation on the Titans' offense, which is really huge as Wheaton barrels down. But call for the travel. Schwen dragged her pivot foot, I believe, when she spun around. I know they want to push the pace and get a quick basket, but right there, just not necessary, driving down into traffic and spinning out of control almost.
We get things back underway with Heller. Caitlin Heller driving down, finds Bowen. And the Titans can certainly waste a little bit of clock here as they set up their offense. Lansford, though, with 10 seconds to go, will want to get something here. Lansford driving in on Sikink to the rim, and 2 more for Illinois Wesleyan.
Tough basket there for Lansford, and was just able to convert over the outstretched arms of Sikink.
Swider breaks the press herself, finds Mooney, but they can't capitalize on the positioning there. Castle to the rim. 2 more.
That is just too easy for Castle. That's something she can get all day.
Palmer, cross court to Bowen. And now still with Palmer. Heller drives past Mooney. Wild shot. How does that go in? She somehow finds her way through Castle.
She just snuck the ball under 2 Wheaton defenders' arms. And Swider gets bailed out with a foul on Illinois Wesleyan. She's trapped right on the sideline with really nothing. Then Heller reaches in and grabs the arm instead of the ball.
And of course, all that happening just right in front of the Titan bench. Lots of pressure on these two teams tonight. 3 minutes to go. Illinois Wesleyan still commanding with an 8-point lead. Swider step back is blocked. And a loose ball foul on Castle. Just about the worst 2 things that could have happened on an offensive possession for Wheaton College.
And Castle picking up a foul 94 feet from the basket on an offensive rebound attempt, or, well, trying to get after the block on Swider, trying to get that ball. And now Illinois Wesleyan will get a trip to the line to extend their lead.
Kaya Bowen herself having a very, very solid game. 14 points now, looking to make it 15. Nah, can't quite. Lane violation. Oh, I can't believe it.
And you do not see too many of those. It's just not great discipline.
That might be the first time I've seen a lane violation in a Wheaton game, and of course Bowen hits the next one, so very tough from a Wheaton perspective. The press is back, and it's as effective as ever. Sikink trapped, able to dish it to Mooney. Mooney to the rim, blocked by Bowen, and ooh, a hard foul from Sikink, who will herself pick up 4 now. You see it on the replay. Certainly no malicious intent, but that is, hope Bowen's okay there. And like you said, Dalton, 90 feet from the basket, they're going to pick up a loose ball foul. And Bowen could make this a 12-point game with under 3 minutes to go.
And this is their 20 and 21st free throw of the night compared to Wheaton's only 6 free throws. And being in foul trouble the whole game is just not the place the Thunder want to be in.
This time the press is broken effortlessly. In the corner now is Mooney. Quick trigger from 3, no good. You got to remember that Sikink has 4, Castle has 4 as well.
And Schwinn has 3 of her own.
Powers over to Eck. Katie Eck finds Heller. Mooney, undersized, has to shimmy over to defend. 7 on the shot clock. Heller bulldozes her way to the rim, picks up the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
And Mooney bites on the pump fake there and just gets 1 step behind Heller, and she goes up strong and draws the foul.
One for 2 from the line as Schwen corrals the rebound. Castle runs the floor, picks up her dribble though. Schwen down low, 2 points.
Schwinn playing great on-ball defense right there. They need a ball screen to get loose.
And then Mooney's going to pick up the foul. Wheaton College with 23 fouls tonight. That is That is a large number.
And they'll get more free shots right here.
They do, 2 for 2. 13-point lead here. Swider bursting forward. What just happened?
Coach Smith came out onto the court about some issue with the clock, I believe. I think trying to start the clock correctly, started on time. Now they are waiting. I think taking a couple seconds off the clock.
Take 5 seconds, wow. Have you ever worked one of those machines?
I have. They are. I've worked at my high school at an old gym, and they do not.
They're tough.
They don't cooperate that much.
They're tough to maneuver. So certainly sympathetic to any clock issues we have, because it's not easy over there. And we've had a couple tonight.
An off-ball foul there, and Ellie Castle will get herself a trip to the line. Just short. And Swider with 23 points, Castle with 16. The next leading scorer for the Thunder is at 8 points. And you're just missing one more scorer to kind of help Wheaton surge forward. And with Annie Tate out, we were wondering where that scorer was going to come from, and they just haven't been able to find it right now.
Well, Wheaton started off so hot, 8-0 lead to start the game, and since then, since Illinois Wesleyan really instituted that press, it's been all Titans all game. And then, as you said, Dalton, once Wheaton got into foul trouble, once Hermanson and Castle had to sit for a little bit, the points really just started piling up, and now Wheaton College likely with no chance to come back in this game. It's a 12-point lead, and for a team that hasn't shot incredibly well today, that's a tough thing to ask. Interestingly enough, the shooting stats are about the same, right? 25 made shots for the Titans, 24 for Wheaton, 43% from the field, 40% respectively. The difference comes from the free throws. The Titans have shot 20 for 25, while Wheaton has only shot 7 for 8. So a difference of 17 free throw attempts between these two teams.
And 13 free points coming from the free throw line for the Titans. And now they're up 12.
And very quickly, foul is going to be drawn by Heller. And Swider, who has a couple to give, is going to commit that act. Could see the Titans go up by 5 possessions here with 1 made free throw.
And Heller is 3 for 4 tonight from the free throw line and makes her first.
And the second good as well. Titans still in that press, and they're actually going to drop off a little bit on this possession. Swider will bring it up for the Thunder.
It's probably smart by Coach Smith to try to avoid any fouls in the backcourt. They get the ball ahead, and Wheaton can't foul them. Playing hot potato, trying to get the ball away.
Oh, and Castle's going to be the one to do it. Oh,
and that is just the last thing you want to see when you're trying to foul somebody, is them throwing up a shot and making it and having a chance at an N1.
And that's basically just epitomizes the game.
Yeah.
For Wheaton, Taylor Sanders will check in for Castle, who fouls out with that attempt. And the lead is now at 16. You have to imagine, 17 I should say, you have to imagine Wheaton is just going to dribble this one out. Certainly no need to prolong the game by fouling. Sanders to the rim. No good. Ball is wildly checked up. Bowen there to receive. And the Titans getting a standing ovation from the fans who have traveled all the way from Bloomington. It's not a short drive, so get to see some Titans support out here. Certainly some of those fans are going to be staying for the men's game tonight as well, so we'll have a great atmosphere. And with 20 seconds left, no shot clock, the Titans can dribble it out here and certainly deserve the win, Dalton. They've been the better team tonight. Wheaton will have to come back to the drawing board and figure out a way to come back from those 2 conference losses. And you can see what it means for the Titan players to travel all the way to Wheaton, the number 16 team, and come away with a 19-point win here in King Arena.
A huge win for Illinois Wesleyan as they move to 2-0 in conference play. The Wheaton College Thunder women's basketball team moves to 2-2, to 500 in conference play. Not the sharpest on the offensive end for Wheaton as they had 21 turnovers. The Wesleyan defense was just suffocating on the press and on the perimeter as well. Really nothing for the Wheaton offense to do with the defense that they had, but we'll see what Coach Madsen can make as he makes some adjustments for conference play to come. But yeah, just not the really missing Annie Tate is a huge factor, especially against Illinois Wesleyan.
Wheaton falls to 9-2 on the season, and the Titans get back up to 500 at 4-4. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. Be sure, though, to tune in about half an hour because the men's game will start. That's number 3 Illinois Wesleyan versus number 7 Wheaton College. It's going to be one of the biggest games of the season, a packed King Arena. We hope to see you there, but thank you for joining us here on WTSN.